Hi guys, welcome to Grooties. Right, what have we got here? So, it looks like a 3582 Pulsar to me. XR6 spoiled up, perfect. So today, I went and bought the turbo for the wagon. Rightio. So, the wagon, I'll actually break it all down at the end. The BA wagon build is going to be, I'm aiming under $10,000 total. So that's refurbing some stuff on the wagon as well. So we have Nismo Plenum, Pulsar Turbo. I have valve springs, so Crow valve springs. I've got boundary pump gears. I have a full 4-inch exhaust system that'll get cut and shut and mounted on there. I bought a BA XR6 Turbo that had 2 turbo setups. I've kept one exhaust manifold. I've kept all the heat shields. I've kept all the little stuff I need, the water lines, all that. So we're aiming under 10. That should be with new front end, so new lower control arms, new upper control arms, a bunch of new parts, wheel bearings, rear bushes, and I'm going to solid mount the diff and remove the rubberization off the diff and use the XH Ute springs in the rear. This is all just so I've got a good tow car. Now, why I'm making this little video is the Pulsar was great price. They're $9.50 on the website. I got a little bit cheaper because I know someone that knows someone. All right. So the Pulsar that was the last real big piece. I have all the cooler set up. It's all in boxes. The Pulsar box will go under the shelf with all the cooler set up. The Nismo Plenum's got to be dipped and painted shortly. I'm going to helicoil the throttle body threads just to be on the safe side. Even if I just chase them, we'll see how they look. And the idea is the turbo setup that I had, I put up for $1,400. It was non-complete. It was about 90% complete. And it was just spare parts, plus it was the turbo off the Barra motor. And I put up for $1,400, and my idea was it had to pay for a Pulsar turbo. So I got $1,000 last night from a chap. Done. So this is I'm trying to do this in a way so as I can show people that it can be done, but you have to be very regimental. So the XR6 turbo was $5,000. I've made back $1,000 for the rear end, complete rear end. I made back about $1,000 on the body and $1,000 on the turbo setup. So I think I'm at about $1,800 for the turbo motor and box with all the turbo lines and all the turbo manifold and stuff. Wiring loom, everything. So doing well. What has cost me is time. Right? A lot of the time when you're building this stuff, if you spend the money and you save the time and you have the time to make other money, it's a little bit easier. At the time, it's just easy. Made it work. So I'll add it all up once I'm into it, and once I get the motor in. I am still tossing up whether or not to do Hypertech pistons and H-beams as future-proofing, because the whole setup should be good for 400 kilowatts. But the BTR trans is only good for probably 250, 260 reliably, before I have to really build one and spend some money. So that's my deciding factor. So at the moment, I'm looking at making 250 kilowatts, 240 to 250 on 91. That's the ultimate plan would be to make 250 kilowatts on 91 on the cheapest fuel, have it tuned, do all the things it's supposed to do. So that's where we're at. So next step from here is decide whether or not it gets pistons and rods. If it does, then it's coming apart. It'll get a ported head and a few other little things. I'll port all the intake manifold. I will match all the exhaust manifold. I'll do all the little things that I do and go from there. But yeah, for now, I'm thinking it's getting valve springs, timing chain, or pump gears. So once I pull the sump off and the front cover, we'll work out. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the head just seems to fall off. Thanks, guys. Barra update. 3582 purchased. For the money, can't go past the Pulsar turbo. You really can't. It's just real good bang for the buck. Hope you guys have a lovely day. More coming soon.